Ah, it looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise.
I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here. This was a last-minute situation, and you're—
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about— I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential. Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great— To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative. This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you, but I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, all basic skills required by competent—
If you have any questions about your work, the administrative work Lady Ninngguang touched upon just now is only one aspect.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position. All right. Please proceed to the office.
Yes, Lady Ninngguang. Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ninngguang's every move is in the spotlight. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and, for example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her. You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to
Baisha has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it
Thank you. Back to the topic at hand. Let's— Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule, and I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my— All in a day's work for the traveler. Currently, there are 130— Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as— I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If first is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, then a discussion with Lady Keqing on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Right after that, there's— Yes, you do. You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues. Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. Already? Wow. You're a fast—
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on— I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. If anything else is unclear, you can—
Take care, Lady Ninngguang. Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency. Excellent work. You've got quite a knack. Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow. With you helping out here, we will be able to I hope so too. You must be—
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, how strange. Me too. Now then, the schedule. Item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Lua. Ah, yes. I remember No, someone I've never met before. She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of... That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. Time is very valuable to me, so gradually it developed into a lucrative business. Yes, that sums it up very well. Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of mora, you are a very lucky person, you know. In the hands of a professional business person, there's no need to be nervous, of course. Did you organize this entire breakfast? Uh-huh. I know it's... Please, sit. What do you think? Is the food to your... Oh, don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better... Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes. On occasion... Usually, everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here. I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself. Relax, I'm just joking. Baishar probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My secretaries and I, treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation. Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can't if you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day... Well, I'm done eating. We should get... I have some preparations to make first. I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will... Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different... I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. Thank you.
Hello, how may I help? Ah, yes, of course. Please wait. Here you are. Please give this to... Yes, this whole room... Lady Ninngguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that. Anyway, you...
Did you get it? Ah, this is the one. I had this specially tailored recently, and what do you think? Be honest. I just want to know your... Phew. Thank you. Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident. Oh, then it's mere flattery. You pick your moments to wisecrack, don't you? Now, I never knew you had such a mischievous side. All right, let's... Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, no, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do.
Great. Well, let's leave the formalities. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming he happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited him to come along. Do you mind if he sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ninngguang for some advice about. I didn't know. So,
Rumors?
you know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ninngguang, and you haven't heard? Come on, you must know that Lady Ninngguang's every move is in the spotlight. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special... The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward... Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire him on a personal level.
Oh, yes. Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ninngguang now seems to have a
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache. I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact...
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business?
No, something else. All the talk about...
Oh, but isn't there some new technology?
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the so I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well, I was planning...
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives, making this a very long-term, it's very difficult to...
You think so too, huh? Okay, got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take... Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that... Lady Ninngguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how...
Good. I'm glad I could be of some...
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business... You think clearly. You are very knowledgeable. And you keep yourself...
You've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you? Ah, so you want to be my competitor. Or how about this? I'll invest in you early on, before you...
I won't take up any more of your time.
See you next time. I'll look forward to... Right then. Lunch is over. I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my... Yes, you're right. Whatever in that case, what's next on the schedule? Ah, okay then. Yes, it's been... Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up... Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for
Ah, Lady Ninngguang. One moment, please.
Very good. Don't rush now. Please. Yes. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods. The workers here are very skilled. So this time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is...
Lady Ninngguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect. We did everything we could to...
That's fine. Thank you for your... Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my... My informants often provide me with extremely important information. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the... It's understandable to think that way. But things are a little different with these particular informants. And this only makes me all the... Thank you for the repair, Xingqi.
Oh, don't mention it.
Let's go and meet...
Auntie Ninngguang! Hi, Auntie Ninngguang!
Hello, my dears. Yes, indeed. And they are some of my most I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first. But they, on the other hand, were... It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while they were at... So...
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of cool trips recently. It's been But you didn't do your homework. Yeah, but it's not my fault. You still gotta try. Like teacher says, Liyue Harbor is in a new...
This new age started after that great battle. Well, this is a dramatic change. What about you, Nan? You haven't...
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really big boats came into the harbor. Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started unloading all these crates. There was a salty kind of...
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean. How much cargo were they?
Yep. I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said. They looked really full this time.
My goodness. The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water. So you can tell how heavily loaded a vessel is. How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship.
Since Auntie Ninngguang...
A few days ago, I heard some people saying that they said that when they get here...
Oh, really? Who did you hear this from? All right, never mind. So...
Are you okay? You're usually the one that talks the most.
It's okay. Don't be upset. Actually,
It's my comb.
Of course I did. If I make you a promise...
Thank you, Auntie Ninngguang.
It was just a small favor, really.
But they said you'd be too busy to remember.
They?
Uh-oh.
It's all right. Don't worry. There just seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here.
Yeah, Auntie Ninngguang's...
I'm sorry. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ninngguang, but, then they bought me a new comb, and I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb back right away.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left.
Yeah, it was. I'll be extra careful.
I must say, this is most intriguing. How about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take the comb back to them.
Okay.
All right then. Don't worry.
Are you gonna go punish the bear?
Now, this is a grown-up situation, okay? I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what...
I just like to make people smile.
You think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also, let's be honest.
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Just try not to overthink it. Ninngguang adores that kid.
It sounds like you underestimated me.
Lady Ninngguang?
You knew how important that comb was to Nan, and you exploited that fact to emotionally manipulate her. You coached a child to lie, made her betray her own innocence and confuse—
Sorry, Lady Ninngguang. We never should have crossed—
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point, we're all trying to get the better of one another. So if all you've done is— But you cannot put Mora above all else. You cannot go exploiting children for profit.
It was hardly our first choice either. We were only acting out of— We've been business partners for years now. We've gotten by, I guess, but never had any opportunities. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought to heck with— So we stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched as the price went up and up.
But we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never came. More and more people started to— Suddenly, everyone with luminescent spines was running for the—
Oh yeah! As soon as Lady Ninngguang makes a move, everyone follows her. If we don't sell the goods, we're both bankrupt. We're in debt up to our eyeballs.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story. But not everyone has the capability to make rational greed, a lust for wealth, and impatience can all cloud your— Do you now realize how dire the consequences of wild
100%. We've both barely slept in days. We begged people to take our stock off our hands. They laughed at us, called us idiots, thought it was—
We messed up. Completely and catastrophic. The savings we worked so hard are—
Well, I can take your luminescent spines off your— The portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past, you will have to pay—
Huh? But that means our profit is zero.
Then you're free to find another willing buyer. But if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these circumstances—
Lady Ninngguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be—
Yes.
I have no particular need for luminescent spines.
Okay, so,
No need to hurry. Our deal is hardly the urgent matter here. Atoning for your you took advantage of a child, and you are coming with me to make a full and unreserved apology. This is an opportunity for—
Oh,
Come on. Let—
All tasks have been handed out. How relaxing.
We're back. Everything's—
I'm sorry, Nan. I was lying to you when I told you that I was completely in the wrong, and I promise I'll never—
I think it should be your choice. And yours alone.
Well, since it's all sorted out now and nothing super bad happened, but we can't just let them off. We gotta show them you don't mess—
That's true. I'd certainly hate to see anyone else try to con you.
I've made up my mind. I want them to come play with us.
What?
Yeah! Now we have someone to play hide and seek with. Great idea. Let's—
Wait a second.
Nope. No way.
So full of— Yes, of course. I wouldn't feel comfortable. Let me guess what you're thinking. You're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen. They were completely different when I first met them. They'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable. But gradually, they stopped seeing me as someone to be afraid of, and started seeing me as someone they... For my part, I did my utmost to fulfill the duties of a I played games with them, but I also taught them observation skills, Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and I think that this is beneficial to them. Yes, I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child. That's why I hope to teach these. Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal. When that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women. I will one day die. New Qixing will replace the old. I hope the name Ninngguang will live on. But not as a person. If I can pass on everything I have learned, I can create a legacy that will live on long after I am gone.
Come on, Auntie Ning. We're not gonna wait forever.
Coming! Come on, let's enjoy.
Are you okay? Paimon, well, keep your... Paimon believes in both, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going. She said we needed to reach the end of our journey, and we won't find out what this journey is. Don't mention it, partner. Travel... Although, where should we go next? Oh, you mean the god that took your sister? You're right. After all, everything... Yeah. Paimon bets she's the key to understand. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animal and Geo Archon. Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entry? Oh, Paimon thought of someone else. Let's see what she...
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean, good fortune. Is there anything I...
We wanted to ask, how do we...
Oh. So that's...
Great! We came to the right...
But the chance of success is...
Incredibly small.
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how all I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, but to my surprise, my journey did... that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing...
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission's...
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All Meanwhile, the Tenryou Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated... It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason... You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would... And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. But if you really are set on going, there is...
The raft idea sounds a little...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-trained...
You're right! Paimon's sure beta of all people, but Paimon wonders if she'll be willing...
The Alcor is the flagship of the...
Then there's no time to lose!
Windblade!
come a little closer.
Yeah. Hit.
Dodge this! Yeah! Yeah! Cool it!
Over here. Link. Over here.
know if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon? I knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not a—
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name. I prefer... This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't...
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze.
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay.
Only if the mood takes me, of course.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never... The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to... And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads.
But we didn't come here to take part in...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this... Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that... As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is... Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully... So, if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your...
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma.
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice.
You just want him to take part in your...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better...
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty...
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament.
It seems like it will only be a matter...
line up. Let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they... Hello? Are you...
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the clash is a comprehend... Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, we heard...
Me? Only a form...
Uh-huh.
What? You... Not to mention, they tried to sneak past... I planted a left hook. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling in... I told... I'm not saying I came up...
Uh-huh. But for us, even...
I'll see you in the arena.
Are you here for the
That's right. Nothing beats real-life but this tournament is more...
Exactly.
This master of yours must...
Famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan. You probably wouldn't have heard of... He's got to be a great... To the Lingshan clan,
Forced dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise. For example, our master can use it to...
One time, he sent a challenger flying in...
It sure is.
We're clearly not that...
There's a tuition?
Of course. This is a
But here we are. Recently, though, we heard that...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe...
Well, we have to try something.
Exactly. It can't hurt to... Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash, too? If so, seems that...
So you're also here?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most... No. It's not about... I know how that sounds, but let me... I've passed every exam I've ever taken. In most people's eyes, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was... I've also brought along a bit... Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice. I seem to have... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just...
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't... did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they...
I have to ask. It's really...
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get...
I trust you are aware that, only those without vision... Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat...
Yep. He still doesn't have a vision, though.
My apologies. It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of... So far, I've got... defeated the ancient god of...
Yeah, and also a...
Whoa!
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is... Right, your registration is a great hero such as your...
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take...
There's another prize, too? Oh,
Beto must have upped the stakes this...
But why would anyone want to...
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody Anyway, the qualifying rounds are...
Hey, so, even though you don't have a vision, so Paimon thinks... In any case, looking at the competition... All right, it's shoot...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to... Good. Then please...
Our Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Come on, let's go sign up. Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, so come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there.
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase. You fought well.
All right then. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liu was... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should... For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention... So, I'm putting you straight through to the...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifying.
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level...
To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out... We're finally here, folks. The
captain seems to have high... Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. You may well be stronger than him, but this very well.
All right, that's enough chit-chat.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Club. I do not doubt your ability.
Relax. My guy's at the...
Okay, follow...
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Pretty good.
I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten by the...
Right! For a moment there, Pipe, if you had a vision, you'd definitely be...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a... But mine? Never. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend... I've fought and won against vision.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands...
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself. Only in defeat can you understand your weakness.
Wow! Now...
If you have the chance in the future, please...
by the way, do you know who else made it?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard, so don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we could...
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. I faltered for but a Given my stature, I have no fear of... Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you. He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front.
Oh, alright then. Hope you...
Thanks, I'll do my...
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto.
You gave an outstanding performance. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your... In fact, I discerned this not...
He's right. But I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma...
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk...
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial... I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that...
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. Besides, our favorite here...
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've...
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many... Come with me. Some postman... Now that we're alone, let me cut to the... You are skilled in manipulating the elements.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the...
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental ability, if I'm not mistaken, you share... When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the... It is things of this nature that I also...
As crazy as all that sounds...
My humble abilities are negligible compared to think a human could wield the elements without a... And not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental ability? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how it...
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever. It's been a long journey, and many honestly, even Paimon doesn't know.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the god. However, I still wish to have the... Of course, I too shall share with you. Now then, let's...
You're in for a little shock.
Huh?
Windblade!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Here.
Freeze!
Go, Baron Bunny!
You're in for a little shock.
Huh?
Here. You. Here. You're in for a little shock.
Cool it!
Come a little closer.
No one escapes my sights!
Freeze!
Get him!
You're in for a little shock. He...
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. What's the hurry?
Come a little closer.
Freeze! With the wind! Cool it!
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Come a little closer. You're in for...
Cool it!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Windblade! Dodge this!
Go, Baron!
Come a little closer.
No escape!
Surrendering the...
Oh, so sorry.
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little...
Dodge this!
Come a little closer.
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this!
Let it rain!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat. In other words, as long as you remain please, save your thanks. If anything, the world is a truly You
seem kind of
I desire to know what meaning and what influences the... My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical way. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is current. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions in the outset. So, not to mention, with no new electrovid...
She sounds less like an Archon.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues... Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not...
Sounds a lot like something that got you in...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be... There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers. Ah, the time for your match is...
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can reach... Very well.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance. Everyone, listen up! Your attention! We've reached the climax of the Crux class. We've seen many exciting battles. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. He strikes fear into the heart of...
Wow!
I've been waiting! I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the but today's final round will As for our other combatant... Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone...
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand... The vision was the prize that I had offered.
Well, if you insist. I'll stay here and try it off.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're...
Come with me. I consent.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues. The moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see. Shortly. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Come a little closer.
The hunter becomes...
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic...
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of... It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire.
Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our...
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semi-finals, since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. But somehow, after all I went through to get it, I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate...
You know, according to the laws of the...
Huh? You're not...
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the... It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do...
I never would have guessed you could... If this is where talking gets me, then forget it!
Cool it! Windblade!
Try not to enjoy this.
Dodge this!
Get him!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Cool it!
Come a little closer.
Here's something special.
Come a little closer.
Dodge this!
No, no! Do what you want, but please!
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed...
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking? It's up to you.
No need for that. Thank...
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it!
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing... When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength... But unfortunately, nothing... Yes. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided... I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a math... After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is... Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's...
The vision didn't seem...
I see. So you are also No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling...
Kazuha!
It's just... All right then. It's time we return. Allow me to gather the wind.
Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady... It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her... Captain Beta was muttering something about Ninngguang being...
It's not on...
But still, Captain Beta was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the... In which case, the Crux clash comes...
Huh? So that's what... If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes.
Yes, I believe so. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the ride.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma... In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Paimon believes you'll find a...
Thank you. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm.
everything's ready. Ma.
I'm big.